For this video, I wore my best otaku, like vintage 90s to like mid 2000s looking otaku flannel, and I'm actually going to be wearing my blue light glasses. One of the most anticipated sets being released soon is actually Idolmaster Shiny Colors. I wrote the script way before the set was actually released, but the set is actually out. The set itself is pretty good, but in a sense, it's more of the property that this set is based on. So currently it's about a week or so with the set being out, and I am still kind of interested to see how this stacks up with the rest of the decks, mainly Data Live. Because again, JP Data Live, still pretty damn strong. Either way, it would be fun to talk about all of the cards in the booster packs, but I'm going to try something a little different today. We're actually going to run through all of the trial decks. So if you thought Quintessential Quintuplets was crazy with having 5 trial decks, well my friend, we have 6. So strap in, this one's going to be a little long. Idolmaster Shiny Colored, the trial decks were released on March 5th, and they are a total of 6 different kinds. Each trial deck is themed around a single unit. The trial deck's high rarity is 1 SP, and depending on how many members the unit has, either 3 or 4 triple rares, with the extra one being a Climax. So if a unit has 3 members, it is 1 SP, 2 triple rares of the characters plus the Climax. And if they have 4, it's going to be 1 SP, 3 character triple rares, and the Climax. Like I mentioned, we are going to go through every single trial deck. I'm going to talk about the good and the bad, and in the end, I guess we could rank them in some aspect. I am kind of opposed to ranking in general, especially for something as arbitrary as trial decks, because we are only looking at these at face value and not actually piloting them. But hey, you know, YouTube likes list videos for some reason. Also, if you want to see the Weiss Schwarz hangout stream where I do research for this video, link at the top and in the description below. Either way, like I said, we're only judging them solely as trial decks. We're going to ignore all of the cards in the booster packs because believe me, these will be amazing with those cards. Houkago Climax Girls. Starting off strong. This one actually blew my expectations on stream. We are going to start off with the level 1 combo. There is no level 1 combo. But your level 1 combo card interacts with any Climax. Her effect is that when you play a Climax, this card gains on reverse blind stack, and on attack, she gains 2k power. So 7k 5 power on Climax, you are going to be reversing some things, and the blind stack is pretty damn good. Especially because things are going to get really expensive around your level 2s. There is actually a level 0 Climax combo that helps you plus. The Kaho gives 1k to the middle position, and when you play Houkago Climax Girls, you give a character the following effect. On reverse, top check 4, add a character, then you ditch the rest. You can give it to any character, which is nice, and in a sense, it is live throughout your game. So your end game, it's kind of nuts. There are 3 different cards that interact with a single Climax, which, it makes sense. They are the Houkago Climax Girls. It's in their name. This one is a level assist 500 forward, and when you play the Climax, you stock charge from your waiting room. This gains 2k power if you have 2 or more other characters, and on reverse, you can draw 1 and then blind stock. And your finisher is on play heal, and on reverse, pay 3, ditch 1, restand. So the level 2s help pay for themselves, so you could save your stock for your level 3. There are a lot of cards that can grab Climaxes, and a lot of cards that can help cycle through your deck either through drawing or hand fixing. Now your level 3 in itself is pretty weak, and you're gonna need to work a little extra for her to get powered up for the actual reverse. That is the downside. I really do like this, even though literally everything in this deck is really dependent on the reverse, but I think it's necessary because you are guaranteeing a Climax combo of some sort from the start of the game all the way to the end. I really do like this. Antica. This one is my favorite group, and it's not because I'm a fan of goth girls, but it's because...
Bro, stop lying.
Dude, okay, shut up. Shut up. What I love about this deck is the level 1 combo. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. When you play Climax, you give a character 1k power and Climax combo. On attack, pay 1, all of your characters gain on reverse salvage. Yes, that is right. Everyone on the field, minus itself, gets on reverse salvage. So the every other character is a real drawback, but she is only going to be at 5k 5, so you're really not risking her not reversing anything. So for your level 1s, there are these 2 cards that are beaters, and this one's that's just a straight up bomb. you're gonna be fine. You are only gaining 2 stock for the turn, but you are salvaging 2. Also, this card in itself is really damn good. When it's reversed, top check 3 and you add a character, then you ditch a card. This is on a shift that works with the other cards in the booster set as well. You're gonna be buying the TD for this card. She is a drop salvage, and you also give 1k power to a character. This Kiriko is 500 forward and a pop encore. This Mamimi is a bomb, but also a brainstormer. I'll accept it. So far, everything is just really good, and the level 3 combo is just super solid. During the encore step that this is played, you heal, and on attack, you could pay 1, clock yourself, and you burn for however many cards are in your clock, which can be lethal if you tri-field. So let's say you have a clean clock and a tri-field of these cards. You burn 1, attack 3, then you burn 2, attack 3, then you burn 3, attack 3. And then at the very end, you are healing, so you're not really taking any damage out of this effect. The other level 3 does help with damage manipulation, like when you cancel, you top check your deck and you can either keep it at the top or you mill it, and she has character discard encore as well. My one complaint is that there are not a lot of shift or alarm cards because that is the gimmick of Antica. Also, on top of everything, the aesthetic is very nice.
You like goth girls.
I told you to shut up. Alstroemeria. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. One of the main reasons is that there is no real finisher. If they had a 4th member, it would have been a finisher. That one goes out to Dark Gamer 39. Thank you for the joke. But as of now, there's no real finishing effect. You do heal 3, but at that point, you're just playing Caveman Weiss. The level 1 is really dependent on a card in your hand, but there is no interaction between the combo. It's just on attack, you reveal the top card of your deck and you add it if it's a character. That is really good, so we do have to give it props, but you need to have a certain card in your hand for this to be powered up, on top of it being just a pure coin flip. The Climax combo is, you just heal. You're not really pushing for damage, you just heal. What is good about the level 3 is that it has built-in -1 soul. It's good defense though. It's really good defense, but... So with the level 1, you need a resonance card so it could get powered up. And in this deck, it could be a little difficult. You have this card which could grab it, but... that's literally it. This deck would have benefited with a drop search. It honestly would have. On top of that, the resonance card isn't even that good on the field. Like, yeah, it's good in your hand, but... The level 0 resonance is a good meme though. It can go up to 5k power, but again, there is no real play to be made in your late game. That is the main issue here. In short, this would have made a great standby deck. There are some great walls that could really benefit you at a level 2, but so far, this is the weakest trial deck. For real, imagine this at a level 2, especially if it doubled up on the climaxes. Really good. Noctchill. Yeah, this is standard. This is a standard trial deck that I feel that every single set has. Everything works like a standard trial deck plus. There's nothing too fancy, there's nothing too flashy, there's nothing too crazy here. This is another one of those decks that has a level 0 combo. This is on attack with the Climax. If you have 5 or less stock, you stock charge. The level 0 can actually trip you up if you attacked a little too much, and it will actually not be live if you have 5 or less. That really does suck, and I would prefer a combo that was not this. There's a level 1 combo though. This is an on reverse salvage with 6k5 on Climax. Again, there's really nothing interesting here. It's just a standard trial deck. The one thing though is that the Brainstormer that has the Axe Salvage is actually pretty damn good because of your Climax triggers, the Arch and the Gold Bar, you're gonna have a lot of Climaxes in your hand. And this card right here really does not interact well with the deck because this kind of deck is centered more around your waiting room, and this card actually sends 2 cards from your deck into the waiting room for not to reduce soul, which is nice, but again, it works against the theme of the deck. I do think that Clear Marine Calm Hina is going to be run in your Noctchill decks outside of the TD because it is a Wild Berry Princess-like effect that is super easy to pull off, and it helps set up your level 1 plays. It is a super solid card. That's the card you're going to be purchasing this trial deck for. Illumination STARS. This is a solid trial deck. The level 1 combo is good. You on attack, top check 4, add a character, then you ditch the rest. Would be better if the level 1 actually gave power to itself, like all of the other cards that have this sort of effect, but it is a trial deck. It's going to be nerfed somehow. The standout card is actually the stock Bomb Freerunner. It's a really solid card. The level 3 is great as well. It gives all of your characters 1k5 when this is in the front row, and on attack, if you have all the other members on the stage and the climax, you could ditch a card, burn 2. So on attack, burn 2 with all the members on the field, and I do feel that the cost of having the other members on the field is a non-cost because there are only 3 members in this entire unit. I was going to say deck. 3 members in this entire unit. So on attack, you burn 2 with all the members on the field, and I do feel that this cost of having the other members on the field is a non-cost because there's only 3 members in this unit. And there are actually a good amount of ways of getting those members into your hand and onto the field, even if you're just playing like bunk on the stage, because this card doesn't specify what cards need to be on the field, just the members. The burn is super easy to pull off, and there even is a torch from Goblin Slayer at your level 2 that is free to use. That is a counter. Choose one of the following effects. You give a character 2k power, or top check 4, add a character, that you ditch the rest. Granted, there is no way to search out this event, but we are amazing players and we always draw the cards that we need. I wish the other level 3s were better, but I'll take what I could get. Those cards are just like cards that you play on the field during your level 3, but like I mentioned, you could just play anything on the field and you'll be fine with this combo. Pretty damn good, and it's really solid, and I really do like this one, yeah. Straylight. A little underwhelming if I'm being completely honest, but I will give it this. The card effects are super flavorful. This deck is change centered, and the change consists of the members in their school outfits, and they change into their idol outfits. That I really do like. Also, you can change your level 0s into level 1s at your level 0. Oh god, I'm having awful flashbacks of Batman Ninja. There is no level 1 combo in this deck. There is a level 0 combo that changes into your level 1, but that level 1 does not have a climax combo. You could have just doubled up on the climaxes. Again, it's a trial deck. I can't be too hard on it. So the level 1 is actually on reverse ditch salvage, but you're only going to be at 6k5 power, which is standard. I would prefer a climax combo if possible for my level 1 phase. I don't know, that's just me. The level 3 combo leaves a lot to be desired. This is on play, draw 2, ditch 1, and on attack with the climax, pay 2, ditch 1, burn 2, and this gains 4k power for the turn. The burn is nice, it's a little expensive, but it makes sense with the power boost. But the power boost only lasts until the end of your turn. At least let her stay buff until the end of your opponent's turn. That would kind of make it a little more worth it, especially with the pretty heavy cost. Either way, the changes are easy enough to perform, but there is a lot of things changing around, so you might get a little lost on what needs to be changed into what, but with some practice, you will get the hang of it. The deck in general is a little underwhelming, but the taste, the flavor, the umami is pretty damn good. Isn't that what Weiss Schwarz generally is all about? The flavor of things. And with that, well, wrong series. We have all of my opinions on the trial decks. I would say that my favorite ones are these ones right here if I had to rank them. My favorite one, Houkago Climax Girl, really damn good. And my least favorite one being Alstroemeria. If you want me to showcase some decks on Idolmaster Shiny Colors, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely be showing off my Antica deck. Either way, thank you all for watching. How did your favorite unit's trial deck turn out? And in general, what unit are you going to be building? Again, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. Follow me on Twitter at CasuallyWeiss, and I'll see you all in the next one.